Hey guys, today is August the 8th of 2018 and I want to do a market recap of some of the forecasting I have done using Gann price and time technical analysis. So please pause the video and read the video disclaimer. Alright, first off, I want to say thank you for the emails letting me know you guys appreciate the videos, and please have them coming. I've been busy the last couple of days, maybe week, and that's why I haven't posted anything. But you know what? I don't know if I may have shared this information or not. I got two locations where I post my ideas. One is my blog, and it's a free one. If you have Google Plus, Google Plus has communities. I created one called Gann Price and Time Technical Analysis. So far, we have 799 members there. It's a public blog. It's kind of like a community thing where you create something you're into and you share your ideas with others to check out. I like to share my thoughts and my ideas and what I see in the markets. One, because it just kind of stimulates my mind, gets me better at articulating what I'm seeing. And also, I can always look back. It's in a video format. I'm sharing it with others, especially if others are in this industry. Not industry. What's the word I'm looking? In this research, that's the word. In this research of looking at the markets using Gann's theory, I get to share it. Some people might get some insight because I always get emails asking me. One person that follows me on YouTube was asking me if I have a Gann course, and I kind of let him maybe two places where he could check out this information and books in regards to Gann stuff. But this is Google Plus. But for those that have Google Plus, this is a good place for you to check out. You can subscribe. One thing I don't allow is spamming. Don't place your marketing stuff over here because I will take it down and delete you and ban you. This is just share your information, share your charts, share your thoughts. I do it here. I post my videos. I share what I'm seeing. I take some trades. This is my forecast. This is what I'm planning to do. You could follow it, or you could just watch and learn and just see how I, look at the markets and dissect it and take it for what it is, or, get the good stuff and throw away the bad stuff. Another place, and for you to look it up, just type in Gann Price and Time Technical Analysis on Google Plus Communities, and this will show up. You'll sign up, or you'll want to join. I'll approve you, and if you want to get into contact with me, you want to share your thoughts, like Alex F. We've been tag teaming on the Aussie, and he writes here. Look at these levels. He posts a chart. Using some Gann theory, and we take it from there. He asked me some things, and I put my input, and it's just kind of like we just talk about stuff. So if you're into this and you want to, it doesn't have to be what I'm looking at Aussie. If you want to share something that you're watching, it'd be great. There's a select market that I watch, but it may be nice to see somebody else, show their views on on the Aussie or on whatever you guys trade. Another place that I post my ideas, it's Forex Factory, and this is very popular site just because a lot of people use it for the calendar. Their calendar is really great, and they got a lot of stuff like the calendar here, for today, what's going on. What's market movers. So it's really good. Here, if you go to forum, you click on the top. This is the main page right here. So if you click on forum, it's all the way up here. and you right here, you type in Gann analysis. I type in right here. Gann analysis, and you click search. You'll see that is a thread, Gann analysis. You click on it, and it brings you here. On this Forex Factory, I'm known as US dollar. But if you go all the way to the beginning, it's had a lot of posts, 290 pages. But if you go to the beginning of this blog or forum, you want to call it, the originator and owner who started this, his screen name was Orion's Way, and status as above, so below. So he kept this going, and it just, I haven't seen this person post in a long time. I don't even know if he's active or not, or she. But there's a lot of great stuff you could see. You could go through all these pages. He uses the Ganalist software and some other software, and he talks about, and it's just a place where people just talk about trades and using pretty much Gann analysis. That's what it is, Gann theory. But for like the last, I don't know, maybe a year or 2 years, he hasn't been back. Was it 287? Look, I've been posting. Well, you go do the uranium. I share my ideas here, and other people do. They use Gann squares. You go to 285. Yeah, you could keep going. Man, I've been posting since 2006. Okay, so here, this is where it changes. 2016, see the different people posting different things. I was still posting in 2016. Not far. Yeah. Curious when I joined this thing. Yeah, maybe 2015, maybe I joined. See, there's other people posting other stuff. I haven't seen. These people sometimes show up here and there. But, either way, you could go in there. You could check out my latest post. This is on the Aussie. It says I haven't done any videos. Don't think that I'm not actively trading the markets or doing things. It's just that I don't have the time to post a video. But you could join here. Create an account, go to Gann analysis, and come aboard and show us your thoughts on the Aussie or whatever you're watching, and take it for what it is. It's just a place where you share your ideas and other people see it, and you could build upon it or whatever, and learn some things with other traders. So those are the two places. So now if you want to ask me a question or show me something or get my thoughts on something, you could do it here at Forex Factory, Gann Analysis Forum, or if you're in the Google world, you go to Google Plus Community, WD Gann Price and Time Technical Analysis, and you could go in there, sign up, and show us your analysis or see what's going on, and or learn some stuff from other people. All right, so I got that out of the way. Let's go into market recap mode. Wow, it took me 10 minutes to do all that. For those that know, I did a trade on the the Mexican peso, and I got off at 1920, 20-ish around there. I can't remember the day. This is a monthly, weekly, and the daily. This is what I call my trend. So you can see that the trend is still down. Everything is in sell signals, so every pop you get, it's a great opportunity to short. I haven't revisited this yet. But so far, you know, those sayings, I wish I could have stood, I wish I could have stayed short. We always say that all the time. Someone asked me, why you got out so early? This thing is going to go lower. You know, the reason, there's two types of traders. There's a trader that sets a target, and this is what I want to get, and I'm out. And then there's another trader, I'm going to ride it all the way down until I get stopped out. I'm just going to keep trailing my stop. Either or, both are great. Because one, you got your money, you got it out, you're not greedy, and you locked in, and you move on to the next trade, look for something else. Others are just riding this wave down, making more money, and it's both great. You know, one just want to lock in profits, the other one wants to ride it down until it gets stopped out. So both trades are great in my eyes. So if you're short the Mexican peso, keep writing it down. You know, it could continue going lower. I haven't done any analysis on it. I'm just watching it to see if it bottoms. And so far, it kind of did something here, and it's still just pushing down or just holding this level. Let's see how much, how long does it hold this level? This is the daily, so let's see. But so far, everything looks negative. Next market recap I wanted to do was Facebook. I did a call back then for a possible top on Facebook, and it was using W.D. Gann's theory of the 5-year cycle. The 5-year cycle kicked in somewhere around November 4th, 5th of 2018. No, maybe 2017. And then it was doing all this. And what caught my attention was this massive sell-off right here. And you can see the video. I'll post it at the end of the video. You can see where I say, you know, February 1st, possible top. I said possible because I wasn't sure or was confirming with confidence that this was a top and that this was going to go down according to Gann's 5-year cycle. But what I did notice is that from here to here, it was 149 days, 104 days, 104 bars, and then it dropped to 53 days, and then it went up in 120 days, and from this swing high was 174 days. So somewhere around here, and then this happened, which is 725. It went all the way up as $218, and then had a massive, and obviously it was because of the earnings. It wasn't, the forecast or whatever Zuckerberg said wasn't too great, and it just dropped. And it's holding the 5-year cycle low, or as of now, right here, which is right there. But you got this big gap, and you got this low here. So you're kind of like in this range to see what's going to happen. It could be possible that Facebook could continue going higher, or we could just have a pullback, retracement, and then continue going higher. We'll see. But when I say possible top, it's just something that I'm just watching. I'm just using Gann's theory and just see what the price action was doing, and it looked like, you know, it did a good squeeze on all the shorts, but then when we came to earnings report, it just tanked. I know a few people bought it around here, but we'll see what's going to happen on that. And then lastly, this is market recap, so this is just kind of looking at the calls I've done in the past and seeing what has happened so far. If you would have short this, you would have been handed your head in a plate, because look at that pressure building up. But if you got, you know, if you could stand the heat in the kitchen, you probably would have made some money somehow, or depending, you know, where you got in. Lastly, let's go over here. URA. This is an interesting one. So on the URA, which is a uranium sector, for those, because I got a lot of uranium bugs that have been following me on my uranium forecast and analysis on spot price and also the ETF. Let's take it one step at a time. Let's lock in right here. So the forecast was, we were here and I was telling everyone, and I'm going to put a video, like a clip towards the end, so you can kind of backtrack and you can look at it and see what I said and look what happened in the future, present now, up to now, from right around here. So I was telling everyone, don't buy URA, don't buy any uranium stocks, because it's gonna sell off, it's gonna come down. And the forecast, I was saying that it was gonna come down all the way to the 24th, 25th, which is somewhere around here. When I made this prediction, I believe it was somewhere around here. Maybe 6/11. Yeah, I think that's the day of the video. 6/11, I made the forecast. I said, don't buy this thing. This thing is going to come down. And it did come down. It came down. But I didn't nail the low. The models didn't nail the low. I was saying the 24th, 25th, we're going to make a swing low. And the statistically, and you can just see that sometimes the statistics analysis doesn't work. It's just something that you kind of lean on. But when price action is not showing anything, statistically, then it's not following it. It's on another course and another path. It's on another vibration. It's something else that's, adjusting it and moving it wherever it wants it to go. You want to call it law of vibration, whatever it is not even following statistics of what it's done in the past. And there goes my phone. Somebody's calling. Don't you like it when it says scam likely? Who wants to pick up those phone calls? Anyway, let's mute that. So statistically, URA makes a high in July. I mean, if you want to, depends how you want to look at it. If you think that maybe this was a nice high, I don't look at it like that. I was thinking more taking out this high, but it did make a high in July, and it was the 26th. But, take it how you want to take it. I'm not really impressed. I was hoping it was a more swing high, somewhere maybe around here, taking out this high of 6.6. But you got to take what the market gives you. But that was statistically, that's what it was saying. It was going to make a swing pivot high. And so far, this is the high we've made on the 26th. So we were saying there was a low on the 25th. That failed because the real low came in on the 19th. And then it made a high here, which I'm really not impressed. Like I said, I was hoping for a higher high above that 6.6 high. And this is where we're at right now. So let's look at the forecasting models and see what happened. This is a video. As you can see, this is the forecasting model that I use to predict the price action or the price movements of the URA. And so far, it's 24th, 25th, you see, it bounced up here. So it came in later, went up. Looks like right here was an inverted high. Instead of making a high here, making a low here, it just kept going up. And right here, it just got inverted. So as a scalper and trader, even these little turn points are very beneficial if you want to scalp turning points. And right here, this was a turning point here. And then the model says that it was, going higher. But you have to look at this two ways. You just can't think that URA is going high. You can see that the model was projecting high, but it was going sideways. So another way to trade this model in forecasting is looking at the turns. Forget about what the direction this thing is doing. Just pick the turns, and it could happen that you can nail some of the turns. It's kind of tight over here. It really didn't do nothing, but it did put a low here, which is the 19th. And it kept going up, up, up. And that's that high, the 26th. And this is what we've been going here. And now the cycle is projecting at first glance, let me just say at first glance, the cycle is projecting, that it's going to go down. But it could be that it could go high and then make a turn on the 23rd. So when you look at this model, I'm just trying to train you in your mind that you can look at it at like two-dimensional. It could be that it's going down, or it could be that it's going up, but something's going to happen, and it could be a possibility. And I'm not saying that exactly is going to happen. Like I thought on the 25th that there was a swing low, but look, the low was here. The actual low came in here. So I could just show you that sometimes you're not going to get it. But the edge is in having something that could give you the probability. Now, if you're a mathematician and a statistics geek, then you could go ahead and analyze all this stuff and see what's the probability of you having a winning edge. I'm not going to go crazy and do that on all this stuff, but especially, if you're scalping or whatever, or however your style is of trading, you could do that. But I'm just using it as turning points, possible forecasting on direction, but sometimes it doesn't pan out. But, without this, there could be other ways of doing it. But this is just one model that I use that has been, so far, what I've seen has been pretty good. And I'm sure maybe if I really bunker down and did more research, I could find something that may be even more closer, more tight, and more accurate. But so far, I'm comfortable with this. And another thing also is there's going to be a date in time, it could be now or it could be in the future, where this model will stop working, period. It just won't work at all. URA will go this way, and this thing is just projecting down and doing this, and sometimes even the turns are not even working. And that's when you just have to cancel the model. And the reason why is because something else came and took control. The forecasting, it's going by another energy, another path. It's influencing it. And you have to find that out as a Gannist and as a researcher. What just happened that now this model doesn't work and the URA is doing its own thing? As a researcher, you have to track that down and find what caused it to do that, and then do some analysis and see if you have a correlation with that model. And once you lock it in and it's good, then you could just try and test that out and trade it and see what happens. So far, the model is showing a low on the 24th of August. I haven't done any statistical analysis on August, so I need to look that up in the future. But as looking at this model, we're going to make a low here or a high. And the next turning point would be September the 2nd and the 14th. And then looks like just looking at it like this, you can see that maybe the low will be on the 24th and we're going to go high. Or, like I told you, these could just be turning points and it's just doing its own thing. It could just be going lower or just going sideways, and these are turning points. That could also happen. So let's get this out of the way and let's look at the similarities here. And you can see that in 2013, for the month of August, it looks like it was just pushing lower. 2011 looks like it was just pushing lower. And 2017, it kind of made a swing low right here on the August 15. Kind of just went sideways. Looking at with our model, I don't see any correlation there. Well, maybe something here, but nothing really there. Nothing really there. Another one to look at would be, let's see, this right here. 22nd with our model. Kind of lines up. The 23rd, 22nd, look at that nice pop. That happened in 2016, so that's something to look at. Maybe that could be a swing low. 2013, it just kind of pushed lower. We kind of had a low here. So the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, 24th looks a little promising. This one actually made it on the 30th, so it kind of missed that here. That one actually was last year's 728 was swing low here, and it went up. So we'll see how that similarity bar looks like. And then lastly, we can look at the Fourier. The Fourier, let's see, this is from over here. We did this here, so let's look like the Fourier worked out. Here it missed this swing low, came over here, missed this swing, picked up this swing low right here when it was pointing up. Right here, kind of missed this here, and this is where we at. Could be the swing high, maybe pushing lower, and it looks like all the way to the September 10th. So that's the one model. This is another model closer here. Right here, it picked this swing low. Didn't pick this swing high here. Came in early from this swing low. Came in early in the swing high. And right here, well, you got the 13th, and then you got all the way the 20th. So if you put our projection model, it's pretty close. The 20th, and then the 24th, around there, the 23rd. So it looks like it's projecting a swing low. So if you're thinking about buying URA, I know of all the news of Chemical closing, and not closing, but closing one of their sites, and all the other stuff going on with Trump and the administration. Unless you're long-term, then just buy it and just don't look at it within the next 5 years, 10 years, and you'll be a happy man, or 7 years. But right now, this is the projected low that we have right here. And lastly, the harmonics. Let's see what the harmonics did. Harmonics didn't pick anything here. It picked this swing top here. It was late actually here. And this kind of has a swing top here. And you got the 20th lining up right here with the projection low, model low right here. So let's see what's going to happen down here in August. This is what I'm looking for in August. Maybe price action to push lower. Let's look at this other from different swing points. Almost got this swing low. Missed this top over here. Nothing there. You got the 17th. So it's a little off from here. This is the last one. From this swing low to the swing high. This pivot was came in late. We got the high almost here. We're close. A day off maybe. Came up here. Missed that one. So this could be a possible swing high depending how far it goes. And then this swing low kind of off from the 27th. So those are I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Those are the forecasts. Watch out for the 22nd. Maybe for another push down. If you can look at it here, this is where we at. On the URA. 1224 and 1179. But maybe it could push lower. I'm going to sign out. Hope you like this video. And hopefully I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the markets.